Good. I am reviving my YouTube channel and I thought let's do like a quick get ready with me while I talk about reviving my YouTube channel before I start just posting again. So this is a small get ready with me. We're going to take off my rings for a start. We have this very cute Claddagh ring which I got in Dublin airport the last time I was home sometime last year, and then we just have my plain band. I wear these 2 rings every day. But now first we're gonna just do some light makeup. I'll show you roughly what we're playing with makeup wise, and then we'll get into just the hair is pretty good. We've got a bit of frizz, so I just want to put some oil in it, but the curls and the new haircut are popping at the minute. And this is Lily in the background. I don't know if she's actually visible, but there's a dog lurking in the background, so if you see one, that's why. First things first, hair up once I find my scrunchie, and if I don't find it, there it is. Perfect. Hair out of my face for now. What was I doing? Getting ready, that was it. So we're just gonna do a couple of small skincare style steps first. So first, just to make sure I have a clean base because it is 2:10 of the day, we're gonna just use some of the Thayer's Hydrating Milky Toner with Snow Mushroom and Hyaluronic Acid. Just a little bit on a cotton pad. Make sure it's all soaked into the cotton pad. And then we're just gonna get I have got some little fake tan on my face, which is actually the best face fake tan I've ever used. It's the St. Moritz Face Tanning Mist in medium. It was their Coconut Paradise fragranced one. The fragrance doesn't affect me too much and I have really sensitive skin, but it's the best like natural tan on my face that I've ever had. And then you literally just gotta blot it in. So I use this Real Techniques, I think this is 241, the mini seamless complexion brush, which if you have the bigger version of this is fine, but you can just pat it in then to let it dry completely, and it just gives you the nicest fake tan ever. And I would be happy going out of my house just like this, but if I wanted something a little extra, then these are my steps essentially. Just get in my T-zone. My nose ring always gets caught in my nose stud, even because I just changed it out to a stud. It always gets caught in cotton pads, which is the most irritating. But that was step 1. Then we'll go in with, this is a new thing I've been using. It's the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Ice. So it looks like this. And then you just gotta, and I just like to go in. I have some real bright redness on my cheeks, and it helps with depuffing as well in the mornings. But if it's this time, I just go in on my red areas to help give them a bit of a chill out. It's also good for pore tightening, which is brilliant. So onto, while I just rub this in, we're gonna have a quick talk about how I'm reviving my YouTube channel. So this all started with the fact of some other people in life were telling me oh, YouTube and how great it is, but I also want something to do that isn't just work in a way, because while I love my job sometimes while I love my job 90% of the time, I need something that I can do in my free time, because there isn't always money for going out to do something. So I wanted something I can do in my free time that I still enjoy. And I remembered I was I really enjoyed making and editing my old YouTube videos from when I was, I think it's 2 years ago now, and it was they were really fun and I really enjoyed it. So I was oh, I guess I can just start doing it again. So I kind of just went back and I was this is amazing, let's do this again. It was something easy effort, but that actually brought me joy, because I kind of found some joy in the editing process, we're just gonna go in with the Aveeno Common Store Oat Gel Moisturizer in the meantime. But I found some like actual joy in the process of it. So it was like, this is brilliant, like why won't I do this again? And it's also a case of like, it's just low-key, which low effort is brilliant for me because I suffer from a lot of like pain in my knee from an accident that I've had. So I can't always like enjoy, even though I love nature and I love going on walks, I can't always physically enjoy it because I sometimes get pain, which is not nice. But you know, we move on from that, we keep going, I do what I can. So YouTube channel, you know, a little bit of fun, a little bit of something different, going back to something a bit more low-key maintenance where I can just do something like this, and I'm loving it. Just going in with the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream now. It says Ulla Henriksen Truth. I don't know if that's a thing. This is a mini one. I got it in the Boots £10 Tuesday is the word I'm looking for. It came with their, I think it's their Peptide, the purple moisturizer that Ulla Henriksen have. So it came with that as well in like a little mini size travel duo, which is quite a good deal. One of my friends originally got 2 of them and gave me both of them. Well, I say gave, I paid her. But I haven't gone back since, and like my eyes are a lot more bright than they were, and like I'm older now, I'm starting to get bags, like they're not as like subtle as they were when I last had this YouTube channel when I was 21. But yeah, they're starting there, but it makes it just brighten, and I don't find that they're always as obvious because I'm using this. I use it more in the morning than I do in the night. I want to start going in with like a retinol, I think, in the night, but I haven't gotten that far yet. The furthest I've dived into things like retinol and like different acids and stuff like that is glycolic acid, which I like discovered a plethora of uses for, and I kind of adore it, but you know, it is what it is. So before I get into like the makeup side of it, I'm just going to show you roughly what we're working with. So I have a couple different things. Let me just grab them. So we do have everything in this little makeup caddy to play with, a bunch of different foundations, lipsticks, brushes, blushes, etc, etc. So we've got everything in here just to have fun and play with. And then we have these, like my everyday holy grails. So we've got this Huda Beauty cherry blossom cake. Yeah, the cherry blossom cake baby bake. I had to cut the sponge off it because it was really irritating. We have I love Ulla Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatments, depending on like the shade I want to go for. And then we have my actual everyday makeup bag, which yeah, you've got Fenty, Urban Decay, Benetint, Glossier, Elf, number 7, a bit of everything. So we'll go for a bit of both. I don't want to go foundation today because I'm not doing too much this afternoon. I'm editing some YouTube videos for another channel called Celtic Nails, which, go. She's my mother, follow her. But yeah, I just want something a bit simple, just so I feel a bit nicer for the rest of my day. You know, just want to feel a bit cute because I haven't given a care in the world this morning. And I just want to feel cute as a little button. The other thing I wanted to mention is I might start doing, so I kind of want this channel, now that I'm older, wiser, if you want to say that, I kind of want to bring this channel into like different things. So there could be random vlogs, but I feel like the main focus of my videos, which will keep me accountable, is, for starters, book videos. I want to do TBR piles, working my way through TBR piles, current reads, reading vlog, that style. But also, I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but Jacqueline Edwards has done a thing called Inklings. It's starting in July. I know this, I'm on the Instagram page. It's starting in July, and let's just say I'm really excited for that. So I want to join that, like join the little thing that he's got going for him, because it's amazing. It's just so good. And honestly, I adore Jack Ben Edwards as it is, so like let's watch him pop off. Oh my god, I was looking for that yesterday. I just found my gua sha. I was looking for it yesterday. But yeah, I just want to like watch him pop off and like watch it sort of fly kind of thing. And I want to be a part of it in a way because I love his stuff, and like he is the internet and YouTube's resident librarian, and I get most of my recommendations from him. And he is also him, and the fact that I'm Irish, him and his recommendations are what has drawn me to my love of Sally Rooney novels, and also just a love of general Irish fiction and authors. I have fallen in love with a lot of Claire Foster's short stories. I read 2 so far this year. I'm starting multiple other books by different Irish authors, and I get half of my recommendations from him, half of it from just being on like, because I've gone home to Ireland so many times, I end up on like Irish style TikTok a lot, and like these are the Irish people, these are the Irish musicians, these are the Irish bands. I fall in love with everything: books, brands, authors, bands, the whole lot. So like December I'm gonna go see Kingfisher. I love Fontaine's DC now, which was a whole thing because people. But now I love Fontaine DC's and Kneecap even like twice as much. Like, I resonate. I'm with it. And so this leads me on to series 2 that I want to do, which is, sorry, I'm just going to go in with some of the, before I keep going, the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's in shade, I want to, yeah, 2 Fair. I'm only going in with a light amount of it just to give me some glow. I also find that, Charlotte, I apologise, I find it dries me a little. So I'm just going in with a teeny bit of it as my base. But, where was I? Oh, series 2 that I want to start doing on this channel is, I am an Irish girl that has lived in England now for 11 years. I had to move away at the age of 11 or 12, I think it was. Well, I'm going to say 12. I had to move away at the age of 12. So I never got like my formative teenage years in Ireland, but it also means that I never interacted as a preteen, teenager, etc, with that side of myself as much. So I want to do a series which is like using more like Irish words in my day-to-day life, and also have like maybe like a little like almost like a learning thing. Just pop a little bit on the neck. Just like, I'm so running out of this. Oh my god, I'm really running out. I need some more. But I want to do like that as like a little series, just something got to do with relearning Irish language, culture, myths, stuff that I probably would have like heard of in schools, or like more if I was living there day to day over the last like 11 years as well, which I think is fun, you know. It's something got to do with like just enjoying, I guess, your culture in a way, because I love Ireland. I go back there as many times a year as I'm able, and like if I could move there tomorrow I would in a heartbeat. I just don't see myself, like I just don't see myself being able to, and like current economies and stuff like that, which is my main problem. Got a nice little glow off that now, which is like my main problem, but you know, it is what it is. We move onwards with that and we do what this is. I want to like reclaim some small part of like that within myself, whether it's learning the Irish language, myths, stuff like that. So I'm thinking about making that series where we'll like share sort of stuff together. So, you know, if you have anything that you want to recommend, comment down below. This is the Glossier Stretch, I think it's their Stretch. What are you? Just as Balm Concealer in light 2. I don't actually know. I've had this a couple of months since a Space and K opened up near me, which, love you Space and K, you're my pride and joy. Just everything costs a lot of money, so I don't buy too much from them, but what I do buy I really adore. So a lot of my like Milk makeup and my Glossier products, obviously I buy there, and I adore every single product. I just go under my eyes with this, and then I like to go in and out on my nose because I get a lot of my like redness here, so I'm just trying to hide as much of that as I can. So I'm thinking of doing like a half TikTok series, half YouTube series for that, just, you know, as a little sim. But, you know, it is what it is, and I just want to enjoy more of that side, I guess is the words I'm looking for. We're going in with the Pixie On The Glow Bronze Tinted Moisture Stick. I don't know what shade this is. Maybe Rich Glow. We're gonna call it the shade Rich Glow because that's what's written on the back here. But I just like to do a little bit here, a little bit here, then I have discovered that this is kind of my favorite makeup style that I've ever worn. And it's a lot of like trust the process. So, you know, I got more into makeup over the years go by. Like my job helps with that. I get to try a lot of like, pick and try a lot of new makeup as it comes out in like stores and stuff like that. But it has brought me a bit of like a joy, I guess, now in the way of being able to do my makeup more and being able to try some stuff out, because oh god, I used to hate makeup when I was younger. I used to hate, actually, like I used to be such a tomboy as a kid. It was shocking. I used to be like, and then I also was shocked when I came out as like bisexual, pansexual, that it was like I had this whole like tomboy like. Oh, the brush as well is 103 from Real Techniques. A lot of my brushes are basically Real Techniques, apart from like the Studio London Superdragon brand ones. They're the only other like non-Real Techniques brushes I own. So we've done that. I'm gonna do my brows quickly. So for brows, I've been fluctuating between two. I think I'm gonna go for the Glossier today, but the other one, do I still have it? I didn't think I got rid of it. It was a Milk product, but I can't find it now. That's really weird. I don't know where that is. Huh. Wherever it's gone. That's so weird. It was a Milk Kush Brow, I believe it was called. I'm not entirely sure, but I've been using this and it's working. So hopefully I find that brow product soon because I want to use that. So in I've been like thinking about relaunching this YouTube channel for a while, and I've been like planning like videos I can do. So like I said, we have the book stuff, we have the learning more about Irish culture and heritage side of what I want to do, and then we have the thing is, it's not travel. So because I go home to Ireland a couple of times a year, like I mentioned earlier, I'm doing that in August, and I want to do like a sharing my version of Ireland, because I see a lot of like on social media, I see a lot of like Ireland, the West Coast kind of, and how like West is best, which I agree, it's beautiful. I love the Wild Atlantic way. Like my like dream life is that whole sort of thing. But oh, this was in shade dark brown of the Glossier Boy Brow, by the way. But my whole life, and every time I go back to Ireland, it's not the West I'm going to Tipperary, which is like in the middle, and you have the River Shannon, but you don't have the ocean, but you're surrounded by country and fields, and it's beautiful in another way. So I kind of want to do that, where I'm displaying and showing a whole other side, like beautiful side, to that country, because it's gorgeous, but I feel like it isn't showcased enough, at least in what I see on online media. I'm just checking because I might have some like film photos in my Paper Republic journal of the last time I went, which was only earlier this year, but obviously it was a bit more like rainy weather. So yeah, like this is on the River Shannon and stuff like that, and then you have like these are the fields near where I grew up. It's a different kind of beauty in my opinion. Obviously it all looks very moody because of the film camera and like the weather at the time because it was February, but it is, there's also this one, which obviously the exposure isn't great, but it is a beautiful thing in and of itself, which I don't think is displayed. So I want to do this like series, I guess. Eventually I'll try and record as much as I can when I'm over in Ireland, but every time I go back I want to do this sort of series where I show that side and that beauty to the world, in a sense, because anyone can watch these. Obviously I don't have many subscribers or whatever, and they don't reach many people, but like anyone can watch these, which I think is the beauty and the benefit of social media, YouTube, content creation in any of its forms. And I try and post a little bit here and there on TikTok, especially when I go back to Ireland, but my TikTok reaches it, but a certain level, but it's obviously not to the thousands, and but I hope that someone sees it and they see that there is more beauty than what is often commonly portrayed. Yeah, I just love the idea of being able to share more of that. So yeah, if you hear snoring, by the way, that's my dog. She's a little snoring girl back there. But yeah, so going back to the previous topic of, I can never open this, they need a better packaging solution. I also haven't done blush, but that's fine. Yeah, they need a better packaging solution. I always struggle to open this. It's the Sacho Lip Liner Stain in shade Hazel 4. But where was I? Yeah, so going back to the start of this video and going back to an earlier topic of wanting to have that sort of connection, I obviously said Diagwit, which is hello in Irish, when I open the video. I want to do things like that, subtle words that I do know, because one of the most common things that like me and my mum say to each other is Diagwit kana sa too whenever we see each other, and then it's like Tommy Gamagari, Mina Mahagat, and like stuff like that. And so it's just like, I haven't learned Irish since I was in primary school living over there, so it's a case of I want to start fresh. So any resources that anyone knows would be amazing, and also any just general recommendations. I should have made like a list of like topic ideas that I could have spoken about, but who cares? It is what it is. We're gonna let this set. In the meantime, we're gonna do some of the Benetint. I think this is just the original one. Yeah, it is. So this is just the original one. I use this, or I use the, which one is it? The Glossier, if I want a slightly like darker one. The Glossier Cloud Paint in Storm, which is also absolutely delicious. I love a lot of like the Glossier products. We almost just had Benefit spill all over the carpet, which is not fun. Now, here's the thing about the makeup that I do. I need it to be easy. I need it to be fairly quick. Like, don't get me wrong, this is taking long because I'm talking. But in the mornings, it would take me about like half this time because I work in retail. I have to get up. I have to get up, get to my job, get ready, boom, bam, bam, get a bus, go. Because your girl still cannot drive at 23, which is shit. But you know, it is what it is. So we move onwards, upwards. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, excuse me. But so this is the whole point of my makeup. If I'm doing something with my eyes, I either go for, if I can find it, this combo, which is so it's any sort of black eyeliner will do. I'm using one from a brand called Unique. It's their Moodstruck Precision Pencil Eyeliner Crayon in shade Perfect, which is just their black one. I've had this for a few years, and you know, she lives beautifully, although this is a bit janky now, but whatever. But under it then I'll use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon in shade Frappe, which you can also tell has been used, abused, loved, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, she's dirty actually. But I'll use like a bit of this to give my eyelid just some colour, and then I'll go in with this. This is my normal, if I want to do my eyes, my normal combo. So the last actual face base style product I'm going to go in with today, because I'm not going to do powder. I just feel very dry, so I'm not going to do it. And I'm also not going to do my setting spray, because I'm not actually like doing any activity, even though it's actually almost out. So my setting spray, my powder, I go between the Huda Beauty and the No. 7 Pro Artist Set the Scene Loose Setting Powder. I don't know, there's something about this powder. I love it for what it does, but if I just want to be like properly powdered for the day, because like I'm going to work or whatever, I will go in with the No. 7 powder. But right now we're not going to use powder, we're not going to use setting spray, we're just going to go in with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Glow Stick, which is their highlighter stick that they released last summer with their Jelly Pop collection relaunch. It was a limited edition. I picked up one of them. It lasted me about 6 to 8 months, in which case then I was like, I have no more, and they don't sell it anymore. And I just love the like, I don't know what, if anyone has a cream blush stick form, a cream highlighter stick form recommendation, please let me know, because just look at that, like it's just so subtle, and like it has such a natural, but it's beautiful, and I think it just works brilliantly to like enhance that like extra natural shine that we all get on our faces. Because I'm quite liking this for summer as like a clean girl look. I'm not very clean girl, like aesthetic person, but I like the idea behind it. I just can't do slick back hair. It's very like, and I feel like I just look like an egg when it comes to my head. So I'm actually thinking we're going to leave the eyes bare. So I will do my lips, because oh my god, this is the eyebrow product I was on about earlier. So it's the Milk Makeup Kush High Roll Brow Tint Gel, which is almost, and it's in Dutch, I think, in shade Dutch. I can't believe I just found that now. But I think, lost my train of thought. We move on. Completely lost it. Right, so now we're gonna go in. Oh, I know I've lined my lips, but now we're gonna go in with just a little bit of extra color while I do my lips, just to darken it slightly. Because this is a really nice natural one. If I wanted to leave the house now, I would just do this. So I would just do this, and then I put the Ulla Henriksen Peptide Lip Treatment in shade Creme Brulee as like a natural little lip combo. But we'll go out with the lips. We're going to leave the eyes, we're going to do the lips. So I'm going to go back in with a lip liner, which is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Cold Brew. I have like a stockpile of these because they changed the formula, but apparently, now this could only be in America, I don't know when it's coming to the UK, but apparently they're gonna bring the old formula back, which if they do, I'm obsessed. But you know, I have also been seeing on TikTok the smudge lip balms that are matte lip balms from NYX. I'm excited because I don't always want a super glossy lip. You know what I'm saying? I don't always want that like a gloss lip. And if the lip balm can give me colour instead of a lip gloss and let me feel hydrated, because I love the hydration of a lip balm. It's why I will wear a lip balm over a lip gloss 80% of the time. But matte, giving me colour like a lipstick, but giving me hydration of a lip balm, I could be obsessed. Completely. NYX, you better work, because I've seen it on TikTok in the UK, so I know it's here now. I need it in store so I can have a look at the shades properly, please. So for this, because we're not going to go crazy, we're just accentuating the Cupid's bow, and then the bottom lip, because I've got a bit of a double lip line, so we're focusing more on the outer line. and on the sides they're just gonna blend it a little, which I think that just looks good. I don't know, there's something about it that hot to me. So we'll do this, and then no, not my brow oil. And then now I have the OG Black Honey. I have also seen a press release on TikTok. I say press release, whatever. I've seen a TikTok video from Clinique themselves saying that they're releasing one. Now I know they did pink honey, but pink is not my shade, babes. So I've seen that they're doing one called Nude Honey. I'm interested. I like a nude lip balm. That could be my babe. That could be like my babes. But I'm not like massive. I like it, but I'm not the massive fan of the original. Just shade wise, I feel like it doesn't work on my skin tone of the original Black Honey. Whereas this Black Honey, babes, which is the lip and cheek oil. Now, I haven't used it on my cheeks. It feels wrong putting something like this on my cheeks. But as a subtle hint of a lip oil. Now, it's not the most long-lasting lip oil, but it feels delicious. And I think that might be the beat today. I think this is the look we're gonna go for. A mix of like some high-end, some drugstore, you know. But oh, I've got an itch there. But I'm loving it. I kind of want to do eyeliner now, but I've got to like hold myself back. I love the eyeliner. Gotta reserve myself. Now, because I'm not going out today, it's the only reason I haven't put SPF on, in case you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm not leaving the house today. I'm going to edit some YouTube videos. Not mine. I'm just going to edit some YouTube videos. And let that be the rest of my day. So, final step is the hair. We're just going to put a hair oil in. Make her a bit less frizz. But for our hair oil, we're going to use the Umberto Gianni No More Frizz Anti-Frizz Curl Serum Oil. Just going to do a couple of pumps. Last time I used, it says 4 to 8 pumps on the back. Last time I used 8. I found my hair got quite like oily looking. So we're going with 4 this time. Giving it a little like, just little touch over. Try and be gentle when I do this because I don't want to like break my curls. I just want to bring some moisture back into the ends as well. I think that works. I think they look a bit more hydrated. I think I like it. So, final makeup look for just a day at home. I do also need to put my glasses on, but they'll cause so much glare off the camera, so I'm not doing that yet. But final makeup look. I love the smell of this hair oil. Final makeup look, final hair check. Got my cute little F&F top on, which you can't see, but we're also not doing an outfit reveal because I'm wearing pajama bottoms. So, got little Lily in the background asleep, and I'm gonna start editing some YouTube videos. So, I'm very excited to start this all back up again, I gotta admit. I'm actually very excited. So, for now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Have a good day whenever you're watching this. And slán a gap.